Many collectors love getting the various commemorative coins when they come out, whether they're topical, detail because of the image, or just simply because of its uniqueness. But what was the first 50p that was a commemorative? Was it dictionary? Maybe not. Was it the mark to mark the UK's presidency of the EU in 1998? Probably not. Was it the Kew Gardens? Nah, definitely not. It was, in fact, the 1973 50p, marking the UK's accession to the EEC, the European Economic Community. Now it's called the European Union, or the EU. So, as you can see, the reverse bears the face value of 50p and the year of issue, 1973, surrounded by 9 hands. And that symbolises the 9 members of the community at that time. Now the EU is 25, 27 strong. And this was actually designed by a sculptor by the name of David Wynne. Usual profile of the Queen on the front from the early days. These were quite common, quite popular back in the 70s. So, a quick history lesson for you. 1969. That was the first 50p that was issued in October 69 and joined both the 5p's as they were from 68, 69 and the 10p's from the same period. So the 5p basically was to replace the shilling, the 10p was to replace the old florin, the 2 bob. So that just left the 3 copper coins to come into circulation in February 71. So that was the very, very small halfpence, the 1 pence and the 2 pence. So the UK was effectively using both decimal and pre-decimal for several years at that point. So the shape of this new coin is an equilateral curve heptagon. Bit of a weird mouthful. It was unique and it made it very, very recognisable from the round coins by both feel and obviously through sight itself. Well, the profile on the front was by Arnold Machin, and the Britannia on the reverse was by Christopher Ironside, a name that we all recognise, especially when you see today's coins and realise that that is the Ironside 50p. So this old coin is quite a chunky beast. It weighed in at 13.5 grams. It was 30mm across and was a 75-25 mix of copper to nickel. So it was what became known really as Cupro nickel. So if we compare that to the modern 50p, you can see Mr. Ironside sits inside his old design. And if you look at the thickness, half the thickness easily. There were 89,775,000 of these 1973 accession 50p's for circulation, and was the first to break the albeit short cycle of using Britannia on the reverse, and so set in motion the next 50 years of the Royal Mint issuing over 90 circulated commemorative coins and well over 60 non-circulated. So I'll pop a link into the description below for this page that you can see on screen at the moment. So there you have it, the first ever commemorative 50p. Although it's no longer in circulation, it was a 50p, it was a commemorative, so I think it falls squarely in that camp. But who would have thought something as simple as this little coin could start such an addiction? So you should be able to pick up one of these fairly easily. They're still on eBay. Just be careful of the prices. Some people charge ridiculous amounts thinking they're rare. They're not. Based on condition, I'd say you probably pick one up on there. Couple of pound, £2-3 tops. Maybe 6 or 7 if it's uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated, that sort of condition. So if someone's taken it out of an annual set, for example. Car boot sales are good places too. So, well, thanks for staying to the end. Hope you found that interesting. Please remember to consider liking and subscribing. And above all, cheers all.